That's why you're on his show. And that's a very tame question, especially considering Aaron himself had court. And this is weeks ago, not the most recent court date, but the one back
No!
in August about the HRO. And
like you said, Melton's covered it. Melton's done 9 hours on it. Tukey's covering it because he saw Melton doing it. He saw me doing it. Blind Mike, whoever the fuck. I never watch any of that guy's shit. His voice annoys me. He's covering it now. Now you're covering it. It's just, dude, Karl, let's go. Like Xerox says, get to it. Do it. If it comes out, do a show, and then you take forever. But I know what Karl does. He sits back and watches what everyone says, and then he takes the best clips. He's a cover band. He's like Rob Saul. He just covers whatever the fuck other people are saying.
And he exclaimed that it was like a day off that he got to go to court rather than do his show. That would tell me he hates doing his show, because going to court to figure out if you're going to go to jail for 90 days or go to 1 year probation, which is what he got, is not as fun as doing a comedy show.
That's not my idea of a day off, but
No.
you know.
So I apologize. I'll put in a little more effort, but no, I still have a good time.
So he totally changed what the question was. Oh, am I not reading the negative comments enough? That's not what he said at all.
All right. So Karl comes up with the most easiest observation ever in that last clip about Steel Toe. And he just has to point it out. And I swear to God, I was dicking around. I think Tukey already said this. So he took Tukey's take.
Oh, yeah. He said, it doesn't seem like you're enjoying the show. And then Aaron turns it into, oh, I'm not reading. Now, I've noticed just recently, if you go to Aaron's videos, he not only goes in and comments on people's comments, he's obviously also deleting comments. So he is putting in this time he's claiming he's not putting in.
I've already said, Karl, I said this months ago. Aaron reads everything on the internet. He watches everything. He pretends like he has a life after this. As soon as he logs off, he's doing other things. No, he's always online. If you follow him on Twitter, he's constantly responding to every fucking tweet. He's liking every tweet. If you tag him in a tweet, he's going to respond or like it. He watches everything. He admits that he's on Kiwi Farms every fucking day. By the way, I went to Kiwi Farms once for like 4 minutes. And I go, all right, I'm out. And then someone sent me the link to Kiwi Farms because they did a big thing on Melton being a creep. So I went there yesterday before the Ray DeVito show, and I didn't watch. I read like maybe 5 minutes of it. But he's there every day. Every day.
So that's embarrassing.
Uh-oh.
He's always on the defensive, and he's always lying.
Right.
Bad combination.
All right. So he tried to twist into turning into, okay, I mean, if you want me to do more of that.
And again, I always got to remind everyone, as I like to call myself, is the curator of the shitverse. They used to be friends with this guy. They used to have him on the show. They rolled out the red carpet. They would suck up the Kumia together, talk about how much of a genius he was. They would text each other about the Bills and Vikings game. And they even said, Karl even said in one of the episodes when they were shitting on me, they're like, Chad's not nearly the broadcaster we are. Him and Steel Toe. And now Chrissie's piling on. These are who these people are, people. I'm telling you, I know I have people that don't like me, and that's fine. I don't want you to. I don't want to be vanilla ice cream like Ray. I'll always have an opinion, even if it's not the best one. Even if it's not the best one. But I'm not pandering. I'm just not. I could easily pander and team up with somebody, do shows with the potato, and just you guys would love me. But no.
I can do that. Not what we asked at all. Just, are you enjoying this? Doesn't seem like you are. Okay. Next question. Okay.
But there is a lot of examples of you.
I'm always saying, Chad, when's Chad funny? I never seen a clip with Chad being funny. He's just yelling. He's mean. Karl, when are you funny? I just see you overanalyzing a situation, coming up with the lamest conclusion with no laughs and no joke.
Like, you are honestly just sitting there going, we've got to hit this goal. Like, the goal is kind of consuming what you are at the moment, and you're constantly back to that goal. And
well, yeah, I mean, you got to make enough money to keep going. But I have a good time doing it. I really do. And
now again, This is a good follow-up question, because what Dean is saying, the Aussie guy, is he's saying, yeah, but then when you have to beg for money, you even come out and say you hate this part of the show. It's stressful. You look like you're stressed out about it. You go, guys, come on, please just give me this money because this is what people make fun of us for. You're all twisted up in knots with your posture. And so it's a great question. No, I'm having a great time. Well, it doesn't seem like you are, because you're constantly asking for this money, and it's a big part of the show now. And it seems like
Wait a second, Carl.
Asshole.
Good, but I'm just pointing that out.
Wait, Carl's pointing out that steel toe begs for money. What? What? Holy sh! What an exclusive! Where did he get that take? Steel toe begs for money.
That's a good follow-up question to that.
I do. I appreciate your concern. I'm not trying to belittle it or anything like that.
I love that. I appreciate your concern. He's like, I'm not concerned. Don't turn this into like we're worried about you kind of thing.
I have a good time doing it. I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay.
About 12 months ago, well, not about, exactly 12 months ago, you said if you're still begging for money in 12 months, that'd be the end of it. Have you seen
there's a lot of shit that's changed in 12 months, believe me, buddy. Yeah. And just like everything else I say.
He used Doom's turn. Doom's the turn. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo.
I'm allowed to change my mind whenever the fuck I want to.
You are allowed. So that's it. You just change your mind. That's your attitude's changed. You're happy to just keep going after that goal.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Does it bother you? Like, does it?
Oh my god! Like, is there a certain way you want me to answer you? Is there?
No. I'm just asking.
You had one question and I didn't answer it the way you wanted to, so now you're asking me kind of the same.
Look at Husey getting a lot of heat from the Kumias Cuck show as of late. Husey's coming in strong with these videos.
Question 3 different ways.
Did you get that take? Did he ask the same question 3 different ways? I don't think so.
No, actually, Aaron didn't answer the question.
Well, Aaron's
wait, Chrissy and Chris both agree with Carl. Interesting.
Guard is up. He doesn't like when people press on him, and he doesn't like when people observe. He's a person who's very much on the internet every day, but hates when people make observations about him.
Her friend. They flew out to sing. All right, here's the difference between me and all of these people. Here's what sets me apart. The reason why there's a continuing redemption arc for the Mud Shark that doesn't go away and never will is because I am honest with my audience. Cool Muse Country. It was funny. I came clean. What I won't do is partner up with somebody for opportunity if I don't believe it. The difference between me and these people is I don't get in bed with somebody I don't like for opportunity, for views, for money. Okay? It's got to be organic. It's got to be a natural thing. It's got to be the right thing. Granted, I have people in my life that are successful that I've teamed up with, but I like them. They're my friends. Okay? Nick Swartzen, Godfrey, Florentine, we know him. I worked with Bert Kreischer a long time. Known him for a long time. When Bert started to get famous, he started to become a cunt. And I started not to like him. And he was doing some wishy-washy shit. I called him out. We're no longer friends. Burned that bridge. Before he started doing arenas, I could have been doing arenas with him, being his opening act. But no, I didn't like I didn't like Bert's hijinks. I didn't like what he was all about. I wasn't respecting him as a comic anymore. I saw a guy trying to get famous. To this day, he's still trying to get famous. I didn't want to be a part of it. Burn the bridge. That's the difference. So what I'm trying to point out right now, I knew Steel Toe from day one was a twat, a douchebag, an unoriginal tool. I never tried to get into business with him. Even when we brought him on MLC and we broke the news of his wife's arrest, of Nick Rekieta's arrest, Kayla's arrest, and Brennan floated the idea, you guys need to do a show together. You guys would cash in and make big bucks. She'll tell us, oh, yeah, I think that's a great idea. And I'm like, no, we're not going to do it. Never once appeared on camera again with Aaron after that huge show. Might even be, well, before the arrest and before Aaron getting arrested, it's probably the biggest story of the year in the shitverse. Carlos Danger, put the poll up. Let's see if it wins. The original arrest between Nick Rekieta, April, and Kayla was the original story of the Dabbleverse. And then who would have predicted Aaron getting arrested, violating restraining order, Gino getting involved? Like it became a shit show after that. But I never wanted to partner up with that guy. I never wanted to be boys with that guy. I knew he was a fucking twat. I knew he was a fucking no talent. Everything they're saying about this guy, I already knew. I said this a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. They're now coming around on it. They're now coming around on Aaron Emholt. I called this out years ago.